So in today's class, we'll be solving two examples on distances along the great circles. Distances along great circles. Now, the first example says the positions of Libreville, which is also known as Gabon, and Kampala, which is also known as Uganda, to the nearest degree are 0 degrees north and 32 degrees east, respectively. Calculate their distance apart along the equator. So we have for Libreville and Kampala, and we have it to be 0 degrees north and 32 degrees east. So we have to calculate the distance apart along the equator. This shows that these lines are in latitude and the longitudinal parts. Now, we should know that the latitude is 0 degrees north along the equator. So first things first, we will first draw a diagram showing the cross-sectional part of the equator. Now we draw our circle, dividing it into two. Then we have our equator where we can have this, and you can also draw it like this. So we have this. We have our south pole, we have our north pole. Now, we know that our Libreville, we can represent it as L. So we can just read this L and K here, which is our Kampala. Pick 2 points here. Then from our point O, which is the middle point, our point O, which is the middle point, here is our middle point. We connect this line. This is point O, which is our middle point. So here, which is the Greenwich meridian, we can just join a point here to the O. Now, we know that we have it to be 0 degrees north and 32 degrees east. 0 degrees north and 32 degrees east. So bringing this one out, we have our circle. Once we have our circle, we have our point O. We have this part. And here, which is our 32 degrees. We have our 32 degrees around this part, which is 32 degrees. We have our 32 degrees. Now, this part here is the distance between G and L. The distance between G and L is actually a small line. This is our L, this is our K. Okay, so we have it as a small line. Now, this place is our 32 degrees. We have our 32 degrees. Now, from this part, this place it will be 9 degrees. We have it to be 9 degrees. So, here we now have it to be 32 degrees minus 9 degrees. So we have it to be 23 degrees. We have it to be 23 degrees. Now, when we have 32 minus 9 to be 23, we will now solve it that we have our formula to be theta over 360 times 2 pi r, in which our 2 pi r can be 40,000, or our r is 6,400. We have our r to be 6,400. So something for that, we can have 23 over 360 times 2 times 22 over 7 times 6,400. So we have it to be 23 times 2 times 22 times 6,400 over 360 times 7. When we solve this for that using our calculator, we have it to be 2,568 kilometers. Now, writing up two significant figures, you have it to be 2,600 kilometers. We have it to be 2,600 kilometers. Now, to find the original distance along the equator, distance along the equator will now be our 2 pi r, which is 40,000, now be 40,000 minus 2,600. So we have it to be 37,400 kilometers, which is the distance going the long way round. So we have our answer to be 37,400 kilometers.